Welcome to another video on my Arduino Mega2560 connected to Arduino Uno with SPI serial peripheral interface and connected to a breadboard with lots of electronics as well as fischertechnik mechatronics. The one on the left is connected to the Uno. The one on the right is connected to the Mega2560, as well as this one, and then two motor with propellers, also connected to the 2560, electronically speaking. And last time I have been focused on the SPI again with some strange results, and it kind of works. And looking at the oscilloscope, you see the signals going, with yellow line being the clock, the blue line on top is the data out, then the purple line is select, and the line on the bottom is data in. And as you can see, there are some signals going on, and it's a little bit weird. The problem is that for some reason the motor isn't being controlled, while it logically should be controlled, of course. Another thing is that this part of the circuit, let me lower the camera a bit. This part of the circuit is to control that motor, but it doesn't do a thing yet. And another thing is that in the algorithm I sent two strings from the Arduino Mega2560 to the Uno, and in return there are supposed to be two numbers sent back, and only one is being sent back, and not all the time. So there are some strange things going on, and I intend to find out why. I have been using quite a lot of episodes by now to find out why, and I am getting closer and closer. But still, it is unfortunately so that during the screencast I can show you the code and also part of the mechatronics. And in here there's not much to see except well, LEDs blinking and of course the mechatronics. And with that I think I will go switch to the screencast with the coder to find out why things happen the way they happen. So let's do that. So, where are we? Well, still focused on primarily the SPI, and yeah, it does work. The signal shows it does work. And and here it still shows it's okay. The weird thing last time was that here it does not work. Well, I should select only these. This does not work. This assignment is doing something that is nothing, because SPDR is coming in as a 0 and it stays 0, while it should become ASCII 62 here. Then here another assignment which is doing nothing either. Then here another assignment that says that if cost is equal to the size of brush, contrary to here, where cost is smaller than the size of brush, and then SPDR is assigned 200, but there's a very large but. The point is that, and let me see here, yeah, everything is in order. If I open serial monitor now, one of the first things that will be seen is SPDR is 200. After that, hardly. So I open serial monitor, mind this, 200, this. Now it's 8. 200. 200 again. 10. 8. Waiting for the next 200. SPI. Nope. Waiting. 10. Alright, clear output. What's going on? So, why is the SPI output wrong? Why is it here to, why is this being assigned just once or twice and the rest is, by the way, very wrong? So, if I have ASCII 62, that would be, by the way, this is R2. So let's go here. No, I should be here. Filmmaker R1. And this is R2. And is there anything that points to 62? Well, 62 here is from is T. So if this is 65, 62 is 3 less. That's not an A. Definitely not an A. And this is, well, perhaps it is an A. No, I don't think so. Anyway, it is not what I am expecting. Not at all. So, I'm clueless about this. And apart from that, another thing that is leaving me kind of clueless is why this motor doesn't work. Yeah, it does work when I put both, when I put one of the wires more specifically this one. If I put this one to the ground, then it runs with this uncontrollable. And here it works once and then no more. Which is explainable right now because the wire is out. Now the wire is in again. And out. Oh, this is not nice. We put the wire differently. Oh, this is not good. Right. Now this LED is out. This LED is out. So is 6 doing anything at all? That's a very good question. Am I printing 6? I need to find that out. Right, so I need to focus on pin 6 here and log out pin 6. What does it do? Where is it? Right now it seems to be nowhere. Oh, here it is. This means that I have to write it on the screen. Serial print how shall I put it? Yeah. And log out pin 6 is so print line, and then output value. Because I need to know if it works, considering the fact that neither the LED burns nor the motor runs. So that means that I will have to select the Uno now. Port Uno as well. Go. Done uploading. Very good. Then of course serial monitor. Okay, it's 30. One, but it works anyway. Now the question is, if I turn the potmeter on, what does it do? So right now, potmeter (65), 124, 64, 195, 255. 255 is the end. Slowly back. 220, 155, 100, 44. Alright. So let's keep it on a nice value of, let's say, bit
lower. Alright, let's keep it on 30 something, 45, 46, well, whatever. So there is definitely value here on this port. So why is the LED doing nothing anymore? Wrong port? No, it's still 6. Yeah, definitely 6. So, adding to another mystery. Anyway, the point is now going back to this. I have to find a way to keep things going. Here I've printed everything, which is here SPR new is SPR, and it is coming in. So when I then say SPR is something, it should do that. SPR in 0. Potmeter value is. What am I doing here? Okay. So I have to keep in mind that I have to keep talking. But anyway, here is something weird going on, and I can't put my finger on it, unfortunately. And this is proof that it works.
And then there is a proof that things can go broke, not broke, defect. I had another LED spare and I put that in, and as you can see it works. The other one doesn't work, and when I take the screwdriver, although not very good visible, you can see that it I have to be very careful that the glow changes just a very little bit. But this also means that I can take out this one. I'll have to check it, but the fact that it doesn't do anything says enough. And this one works. So it is not a matter of signal, it's a matter of LED in this case. Still, that is not for the motor. This is to see if there is signal. So yes, there is signal, but it was also proven by the addition of serial print line for this output here, which is supposed to control the motor. which isn't doing anything. So let's check once again that the motor is correct. And now you can see that, strangely enough, the glow of this LED goes away. But this shows that the motor works, but this is just plus and minus. And yeah, right. I hope you just witnessed what I saw. I put this one in and the motor worked for a moment. So how can that be? How can the motor just work for a moment when I put it in? Let me do it again. And this wire should remain straight, but I can't get it really straight. And it doesn't do a thing. And yet, for a moment, a second or two, it did do work. So, what is the reason behind that? I have no clue. Let me do it again. So, yes, the motor works. Putting it back in, no such thing. Also, this is rather strange, since it seems to get its a part of the value. Why is this not? Why is this doing it? Now this LED quits working. Oh. This is very strange indeed, because this wire is now out. I put it back in. Is there a short circuit somehow? This wire is to the plus. If I compare to the other motor, this one is coming straight from the board, and this one is coming from the plus. This yellow wire going here is also coming from the plus. So in wiring there's nothing wrong. So what is it? Once again, okay, it's out and it's in and nothing. Strange effects, very strange effects, and no clue. And I'm going to continue with the motor. Because there's a strange thing. Looking here at this working motor, as said before, it gets power straight from the board, here, going here, then the blue line here to the motor, which is signal, and then it gets power. So I can control it. I've shown it before. Now, the strange thing is that if I take this yellow wire out, let me improve some lighting. If I take this yellow wire out, which is in the plus to this motor, look at this LED. There it goes. So it gets power through the motor and not via this wire that is supposed to power it through pulse width modulation. So once again I put this wire in, no change at all. And with this wire, once again, it does change a little bit, but it is from the motor. And I should put it in here, by the way. So how come the wiring is quite the same, and that's it. Now looking here, it is still wired in front of the transistor, so would that matter? Would this one stop if I take the transistor out? Let's just take the chance and pull it out. Nope. No chance, no effect. And it shouldn't. So in that respect it should keep working. So why does it get power? Is there something wrong with this motor? Anyway, I could check that, and I'll leave that for next time to see if this motor is working but yet needs a replacement. I'm very curious about that. What I now can also do is change this wire. So I take this one out and hopefully it's long enough. See? This works. No problem. Now the same with this, and it works. Once again, and it doesn't work. And this doesn't work anymore. So there is something strange going on. Now once again, this one right here works controlled. This one here, and I hear the motor whine. I hear this motor whine. Original position and original position. So what if I do this? I change lane. This one right here and this one right here. What works? Nothing. Nope, nothing goes. So this is very much worthwhile investigating. This works always, this not. And with this mysterious end, or mysterious finding, I conclude this episode. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment. I always answer. You can also follow me on Twitter. If so, retweet and like and leave a comment. Or follow me on Instagram. Like and leave a comment. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. Much appreciated. And you can also become a patron and have your name mentioned depending on the pledge you make, either on just on my website or also with my videos. And this is going to be continued. Bye bye.